Alright, so we have a gym battle here for my rock gym, and it was, now let me see, alright, soulsilver79, he, or she, I don't even know, anyway, challenged my rock gym, and yeah, I accepted, because I needed a gym battle, and we needed to upload something on this channel, so yeah, he starts off with this pincer and I started off with Illuminati. Now I know it's sashed or scarfed, so I have to switch here, thinking that he might not set up stealth rocks, predicting me to stay in. So he goes with the X-Scissor, so that was quite great that I went out into Linda. And he gets a crit, which kinda sucks, because that could have mattered if things were different, but yeah. I go for the Toxic on the Milo tick, which is kinda good, because the Marvel scale doesn't scare me. Now I switch out, knowing predicting the so obvious Ice Beam, and I go out into Buck because I want my Sandstorm up and I know that he can take the Ice Beam like a freaking beast. Now I'm gonna switch in, I'm gonna predict the Surf or something, so I'm gonna switch into Venus, the Venus Trap, and he goes to the Toxic, which doesn't bother me at all, because Venus has rest, so that's no problem for me at all, so yeah, that's kind of okay. So now I'm gonna go for the Curse. He's gonna switch out to Seesaw, and that kind of sucks, because now I have to switch again, because I don't think that Venus can take a Bullet Punch, and even worse, my only attacking move is Seed Bomb, so I won't be able to do anything to that thing. So I got back into Linda, and he goes for the Sword Stance. Now that could be kind of bad, but I think that Linda can take one. So I go for the Flamethrower, and he goes into Salamence, and I really got surprised by that. Like, could he have predicted the Flamethrower? Like, I got kind of surprised by that, but I get a crit, which kind of, in a way, made up for his crit. So I go into Buck to take the Draco Meteor. That's pretty obvious, and he takes it not as good as I had hoped, but he takes it quite nicely. So now I'm gonna switch into Speedy Sword to take the Earthquake, or maybe the Brick Break, but it goes to the Earthquake, so that's quite awesome. So now I go for the Dragon Claw, that's gonna take out the Salamence, so that's really great. I thought that he might switch, but he didn't, and the Salamence is out of the way, so that's good. Anyway, I stay in here because I thought that he might overpredict, but he didn't, which kind of sucks, because I went for the Fire Fang, and that would have done like a buttload to that thing. So I go into Linda, and he's gonna switch, and I kind of predicted that, so I went for the Roost. Now I know that this Cresselia can take me out really this turn, and I went for the Toxic because I just had to get that thing Toxic. He goes for the Ice Beam, and it does like, I don't know, 60%, 65, something like that. Wait, was that no, it wasn't. Was it a crit? No, I can't. No, whatever. I can go for the Roost, knowing that I can take an Ice Beam quite easily. No, it wasn't a crit. I know it wasn't a crit. My mistake. Anyway, I go for the Roost, knowing I can take an Ice Beam after the Roost, and now I'm gonna go for another Roost, because I want to be as close to full HP as possible when I switch out. And he goes for the Carmine, and that made me really happy, and I just realized, like, all of his Pokemon is female. But I kind of did not just realize that, I kind of knew that, so that kind of makes me think Pokesab. Anyway, I go for the the crest goes for the Ice Beam, and I switch out into Illuminati to take it, and now he will go out in his Milo tick. I go for the Hydro Pump, and that does kind of a lot. And I have the Grass Knot, so the Milo tick isn't really a trouble for me. So that's the end of the Milo tick. So now it brings out Seesaw, and I kind of thought that he would overpredict me, and I go into Robin to overpredict him, and he goes to the Stone Edge, but it misses, but it wouldn't have done anything anyway. And that was epic. That was really epic. So he goes into Cresselia, I get the Rock Polish up, and now I'm gonna go for the Mega Horn for the easy KO on the Cresselia. So that's just great. Like, that's just awesome. So he goes into Pinsir, I know can take a close combat, so I'm just gonna go for the Stone Edge, and that's gonna take out the Pinsir, so that's just awesome too. So this is really looking really good for me. And he goes into Seesaw. I thought that this was his last, so I kind of went into Buck to see if he could take a Bullet Punch, but he couldn't, and that kind of Yeah, whatever. I go into Linda because I know he can take a bullet punch, and I'm just gonna go for the flamethrower, take out the damn thing, and he goes into his last, which I didn't know he had, and it was a Gengar, and I got kind of scared here because I didn't even know that Starmie actually outspeeds Gengar, so I thought Gengar and Starmie were at a speed tie with each other. So yeah, therefore I went into Venus right here but I think that it was scarfed anyway, so Starmie wouldn't have outsped anyway. But anyway, I'm just gonna go for the 2 seed bombs, and that's gonna kill the Gengar. So that's a great game, Soul Silver, and yeah, that's it for me. And like this video, and comment, and subscribe if you want more footage from the gym leaders and stuff of Sharpedo's tank. So yeah, bye.